咁我哋咧就而家開始聽個 soundtrack 啦。
Well, good morning, listeners, and welcome to Business Matters. My name is Charlie Meadows, and I'm your host today, stepping in for Horace Broon, who is having a well-earned break. So my guests this morning are Norman Kwok from Dragon Peak Properties.
Good morning, Charlie. And can I just say thanks again for inviting me? It really is terrific to be here.
咁打招呼嗰啲咧，我哋唔係好使理嘅。
And with us also today is Anne Lamb from the environmental group Green Treasure.
咁有兩個人對話啦。
Well, we've been hearing some very interesting things about the Jade Islands development. Perhaps, Norman, you could begin by telling us something about it.
Well, Charlie, Jade Islands is just finished, and it's amazing. It's taken us only 4 years to finish it. Can you imagine that? Only 4 years to build. I must say, I'm very proud of that.
Only 4 years? Wow. And how many people are living there?
There are now 6,000 people on Jade Islands. And may I say 6,000 very happy people living there, according to a recent survey.
Well, maybe not completely happy, Norman. Some of those 6,000 did complain about some problems, didn't they? I heard about the beaches and, litter.
Oh, Anne, you mean the litter on the beaches? You know it's not our fault.
Really? How is the litter not your problem?
Everyone knows that beaches in Hong Kong get a lot of litter. But it's litter from the sea, from when it rains.
And you're the environmental expert. Is that true? Does the rain wash a lot of litter into the sea?
Yes, it's true, I'm afraid. When it rains, the litter washes into the sea, and then later it ends up on the beaches. Unfortunately, it's a common problem around the world.
Maybe we can move on. And you have another question for Norman, this time about his plans for the new mall in Golden Flower Island.
Yes, thanks, Charlie. Norman, are media reports true that you plan to build an enormous waterfall in Golden Flower Adventure Mall?
Yes, I can confirm that the Golden Flower Adventure Mall will have a whole range of exciting features and activities for our customers to enjoy. And this will include a 40-meter waterfall. Can you imagine standing at the bottom of a 40-meter high waterfall?
That does sound impressive, I must admit. Nevertheless, I'd like to take you back to 2012 when DPP, your company, were building a similar center in the UK. Can you comment on the problems that DPP had with this similar project at the Highland Adventure Centre in Dice in the UK?
I'm not...
Maybe I can refresh your memory. The Highland Adventure Centre in the UK was the one where you built a waterfall, but it was found that the waterfall caused clouds to form in the shopping centre. And once these clouds had formed, it was discovered that they interfered with the electricity supply, and this then caused a power failure.
Well, what happened in...
So, wait. You're saying that at this adventure centre in the UK, the waterfall was the cause of a power failure because the water turned into clouds inside the building?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. And I want to know, and I'm sure the general public would want to know as well, is this going to happen at the Golden Flower Island Mall?
Norman?
Thanks, Anne, for bringing this up. I'd just like to reassure your listeners that we learned from what happened at the Highland Adventure Centre in the UK, and we will carry what we learned into the Golden Flower Adventure Mall so that it will not happen again.
Okay, I'd just like to go back to Jade Islands. Would you say Jade Islands is a good place for parents to raise children?
Yes, Charlie, it really is. It is a very safe place for children, and I'll tell you why. There are no roads and rails on the street level of Jade Islands. All road and rail links are underground. This means all of the streets on Jade Islands are for pedestrians. No traffic at all.
I didn't realize all streets were pedestrianized. That means children can play outdoors if there is no traffic on the roads, presumably.
Absolutely. If streets are pedestrianized, Then kids can run around and have fun safely. You know, Anne, I just want to say I respect what your group does, and Dragon Peak are very respectful of nature.
Okay, speaking of which, maybe we could go back to the development on Golden Flower Island. I know, Anne, you have some more concerns you'd like to bring up.
Yes.
What you need to know, Anne, is that Golden Flower Island is a special place to us, and we have to protect it. And we are going to protect it. I love flowers, Anne, especially orchids. And we are going to protect the orchids and the butterflies on the island.
Okay, perhaps, Norman, you could tell our listeners some of the measures you have taken.
Well, for a start, we employed a firm of environmental consultants, and we will be following their recommendations.
Okay. So could you give us a specific example of what your consultants suggested?
Well, the first thing they said was that 50% of the island should be maintained as a protected area and left as a nature park. But you know what? I said to my team, 50%? That's not enough. We need to leave as much as we can of this beautiful island untouched. So I said 50%? No. Let's commit to keeping 70% of the island as a nature park. And that's what my team worked with from then on.
Okay, well, that sounds pretty encouraging.
Yeah, well, if you're committed, Charlie. And another idea they gave us is to put up a wall of vegetation.
A wall of vegetables?
No, I said a wall of vegetation. You know, like trees and other plants. We will use this natural wall to keep out noise and light pollution. Charlie, you look confused.
No, well, yes. So I'm trying to envisage where this wall will be.
Okay, so you can imagine the Golden Flower Adventure Mall. So, unavoidably, it will produce a certain amount of noise and light pollution. Well, the wall of vegetation will be between the shopping mall and the nature park.
So that the butterflies are not disturbed.
Exactly, Anne. Thank you. So that the butterflies are not disturbed. And you know what else, Anne? The experts we consulted said no vehicles and roads either. And we agree. There will be no buses, no cars, no trains. Just beautiful paths to walk on in Golden Flower Island.
Well, that's great to hear too, Norman, and very reassuring. No vehicles and no roads is very important if you don't want to disturb the butterflies.
Well, that's the end of the show for today, so thank you all for listening, and thank you, Norman, and to you, Anne, for coming in. That
咁咧佢有啲乞人憎嘅，因為佢係彈嚟彈去嘅。講完上面 Jade Islands 啦，跟住先落去 Golden Flower， 跟住咧又再上翻去Jade Islands 嗰度嘅。俾我 check 少少嘢先，係冇問題嘅，唔好意思，我想 check 下我有冇開到咪。咁咁我哋 check 翻啦，呢度嘅依頭先佢哋一段對話啦，我哋即刻 jot notes 啦。開頭打招呼嗰啲廢話嚟嘅啊 ，welcome 啊 to our show 啊，今日有啲咩guest 有咩嘉賓咁樣。咁你見到咧，佢係有3個人喺度講嘢嘅，有一個就係節目主持啦，一個就係我老細阿 Norman 啦，另一個咧就係 Anne， 就係一個環保主義者啦，一個環保機構嘅人嚟嘅。咁喺度講 Jade Islands 咧，佢就話我用咗4年咧。就已經完成咗啦！我哋用咗4年咧，就去搞掂咗成個 Jade Islands 咯喎，有6000個咧好開心嘅人喺嗰度住，即係住得好好啦。咁咧佢亦都有話咧係一個好安全、好好嘅地方咧 for children 嘅，因為咧原來全部交通工具咧都係 underground 嘅喎，都係喺地下嘅，咁所以咧小朋友咧就可以喺戶外度玩啊，都唔驚有交通啊，唔驚有意外啦。咁咧，但係咧，其中一個阿 Anne 提出嘅問題就係話，聽到啲人講有垃圾喎，個沙灘喎。咁咧，阿 Norman 即係你老細咧就話唔係我哋嘅問題嚟嘅 ，not our fault，not our problem。因為咧，其實係因為落雨嘛，落雨咧將呢啲垃圾咧就洗去海啦，跟住再洗去沙灘，所以先會有咁多垃圾嘅啫。另一方面咧就講 Golden Flower Adventure Mall 啦。有一個好 enormous， 即係好大嘅 waterfall， 有個瀑布喎，40米高嘅。咁咧佢又彈翻落下面咯喎，就係話有啲關注喎，關注佢好似2012年喺英國咧有一個瀑布啦，起咗 但係咧又係喺一個室內嘅地方，有個 shopping mall 入邊起咗個瀑布嘅，但係咧最終咧有雲累積喎喺個 mall 入邊喎，咁咧搞到電力供應咧有問題喎，咁呢個就係佢嘅憂慮啦。咁 Norman 就話咧，我哋咧會從錯誤中學習，唔會俾呢件事咧再次發生嘅。咁咧佢話咧我哋係一個好有責任感嘅發展商啦，我哋咧亦都諮詢咗有個環保嘅顧問嘅，咁有依三大樣嘢咧係頭先講過嘅。第一樣就係有70%呢一個地方咧都會係一個 nature park 嚟嘅，即係 Golden Flower 呢個地方咧有70%咧都會係一個大自然嚟嘅喎，係 protected area， 有個被保護嘅地方。另外咧就會有 a wall of vegetation， 係種植嘅一埲牆喎，喺個 shopping mall 同埋呢個大自然公園嘅中間咧會起一埲牆，呢埲牆咧就會有好多植物，例如樹其他嘅植物啦，以去減低咧噪音同埋光污染嘅，咁就令到咧唔好影響到啲 butterflies， 唔好影響到啲花啦。咁第三樣咧就係話冇交通嘅 vehicle， 即係交通工具，唔會有交通工具㗎。佢俾一啲例子嘅，唔會有 trains， 唔會有巴士，咁咧亦都冇道路嘅。咁咧就亦都係咧令到呢個蝴蝶或者其他植物咧可以好即係受保護咁樣去生活啦。咁咧另外一點啦，我唔記得啱啱有冇講到咧。佢話我哋咧好中意 orchid， 就係佢話其實係蘭花嚇。咁可能咧要 golden flower 講明花嘛，咁咧可能就會揾到好多個蘭花。我哋咧係會去保護佢哋嘅咁。咁所以咧我哋望翻咧，原來寫個note card 咧note taking sheets 咧，我係冇停過咁寫嘢嘅。咁都唔算寫好多啊，呢度係咪？咁大概就係咁上下啦。